Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 194 and this is my weekly zone cleaning episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. So before we get into this episode, I just wanted to add this quick little message. After I had recorded this message, and I've been thinking about this for quite a while, about the zone cleaning episodes and how I can improve them and, a way to make them more useful, and I honestly am struggling with figuring out a way to make these of more value, considering that I have so many episodes, probably about a year's worth of each zone that anyone can go back and listen to at any time to keep on task with your zone cleaning. It is basically the same thing. So I've decided to postpone these for a while. There is an episode right after this message, the last one that I recorded for the zone that it's identified as, but I'm going to take a pause on these. I'm not going to keep producing the weekly zone cleaning episodes anymore, at least for the time being. There are many that you can go back and listen to. Like I said, it's basically the same thing. It's just a list of the things to work on each week. I'm still doing zone cleaning myself. I love zone cleaning. I think it's a great way to manage these types of chores. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to take a pause on the Saturday episodes for now. Of course, you can go back and listen to the old ones anytime you want. If you're in our private listeners group, we do have principles. You can always email me if this is something that was really helpful to you, and I will reconsider making them again in the future. But at this point, I'm just going to take a pause on it, and I'm just going to focus on my main Monday episodes and my weekly meal plans. So thank you so much for listening to these, and I hope you enjoyed this upcoming episode. But I just wanted to, I've been really going back and forth, and I decided to just say I think I just need to pause on these for a while, and I'm going to add this message to this episode so that anyone who's listening to this last episode will at least be notified. And of course, I'll let those in my private listener group know as well. So thanks so much. Here comes the last zone cleaning episode for a while. Hi everyone, welcome back to my weekly zone cleaning episode. If you're new here, each week I just share with you guys what's on the list to work on this week in the zone that we're currently in. So if you're not familiar with zone cleaning, it's part of the Fly Lady cleaning system. She's got a whole bunch of different parts to her cleaning routines and systems, and this is the zone cleaning part that I focus on here because I pretty much just share with you what's on the list for the week that we're in the zone. So every time you listen to this, like this week we're going to be in zone 1, it's pretty much going to be the same exact thing. Like a month from now when we do zone 1 again, it's going to be the same list. But the idea is just kind of that it's like a reminder, like an audio reminder that you can just listen to the list and pick some things to do each time that zone comes around, and it just kind of can keep you on track on what zone you're in. So what the zones are is basically your home is divided up into 5 areas, and each week you work in a different zone, and this is more for all of like your deep cleaning tasks, like your periodic things that you don't do every week as part of like your regular cleaning, but all those like random little extra things that have to be done, like like cleaning the windows and maybe doing a little bit deeper cleaning on certain things, that kind of stuff. So I just share with you what I have on my list for the zone we're currently in. What you want to do is try and maybe do 15 minutes a day in this zone, or you could do like I generally do, which is I just take one day a week and I'll block out a period of time, maybe an hour, and just kind of get as much as I can get done. Or sometimes I'll just do a half hour, and during the week I'll try and do like a few little blocks here and there. A lot of times I try and do 5 minutes. Like if I just have a small little thing I can get done in 5 minutes, I'll just do that, like the little smaller tasks. Maybe it's like, wipe out a drawer or something like that, like something you could just do really quickly. So the idea is just to kind of break it down into little pieces and just kind of be working through your home throughout the month, throughout the course of the year, and getting all of these little deep cleaning tasks done. That way you don't have to do these major spring cleanings, at certain points of the year. So another thing to remember is when you're doing your zone cleaning, if you have decluttering to do in the zone that we're currently in, that always takes priority over any of the other deep cleaning tasks, because if you get that done, then it'll make it easier to do the deep cleaning going forward. So if you have some decluttering to do, just focus on that first, And then once you're at a point where you've decluttered everything that you want to declutter, then the next time you're in the zone, you'll start working on some of the deep cleaning things. And then also don't forget that you're just jumping in where you're at. You're not going back to zone 1. Well, we're starting with zone 1 today. But either way, you're not going zone 1 and getting all the tasks done, and then zone 2 and getting all the tasks done. If you start in the middle, like say the first episode you listened to was zone 4, you're not trying to catch up to zone 4. You're just starting now with wherever you're at and getting whatever you can get done, and you just keep moving along because you're making progress just by doing these little things. So you don't want to get stressed out about trying to get everything caught up and get everything done. You're just starting where you're at and just making progress. And each day and each time you do a little bit more, you're just making progress on getting these things done. So that is that. So this week we are in zone 1. So on the Fly Lady website, zone 1 is entrance/front porch/dining room. So we don't have a dining room, and our entrance to our home goes right into the living room. So I identified zone 1 as living room and front porch. So if you have a dining room, you can work in that zone too. I just don't have any things on my list related to a dining room, but if you want to share with me your list for the dining room, I can definitely include that in this episode for anyone who has a dining room and wants to maybe kind of go over some of the things that you generally work on. But this was kind of geared towards what I do right now. But I would be glad to add in anything that would be helpful so that you can just listen and hear your own things too. So we will start with the living room. So in the living room, what I have is to dust the windowsills, clean the switch plates, wipe down walls. So for wiping down walls, it's kind of like spot cleaning or fully wiping them down. Sometimes I'll just take a look and see if there's something that needs to be kind of focused on. Or sometimes I'll just take a rag and I'll just literally kind of go up and down the hallways and into our whole living room and just kind of wipe everything down. Straighten the coat closet. So I keep saying I'm going to do this. I really have to get to that one. And that's the thing too, like try not to avoid the things that you don't want to do. You really want to try and work through the entire list for a zone before you go back to the beginning. So that might take you 2 to 3, maybe even 4 sessions of going through the zone over the course of time before you complete everything, and then you go back to the beginning. There's definitely things that I am always kind of pushing to the bottom, and I'm trying to get better at making sure I complete everything before I start over again, because there's certain things that are easy and rewarding. You can see the benefit of it like as soon as you do it, and there's certain things that you can't. And I struggle sometimes with trying to get those other things done. So I'm really trying to be better at making sure I clean everything, like do everything that's on the list before I go back to the beginning. But the coat closet has been on my list for a long time. I did reorganize the games not too long ago, but I have, because we have keep games in the top there, but I definitely have to go through our coats because our coats are like jammed in there. But now that the seasons are changing, I'm going to have to go through them anyway, so that might be a good time to get that done. I also have on here to clean the carpet. So we just have like an area rug, not a throw rug, like an area rug. And I have like one of those little green clean machine, like a carpet cleaner. And it's like one where you just kind of get on your hands and knees and go up and down with this little tool, like a little, it like scrubs, like water comes out and it's got like the cleaning solution and then it just kind of sucks it all back up. So I definitely need to do that. I haven't done that in a while. I also have on here to pull out and clean under the furniture. I want to find a way to like kind of get under the couch in the meantime, like before at the times when I don't actually pull out the furniture, because the furniture in our living room is like super heavy and not like super easy to just pull out and vacuum or sweep and put it back. But there's like a space, so like dirt and dust gets under there and you can see it, but it's too like short to like really get a broom under there. So what I was thinking of doing is I have like this long duster that I use for like the like ceiling fan in our family room that's got higher ceilings. So I'm thinking about maybe just like running that under there in the meantime when it's not a time when I'm actually pulling it out, just to kind of do that. So that might be an idea if you have a piece of furniture that's heavier and you don't necessarily yet feel like pulling it out to do like a really good cleaning. Maybe you could just use like a duster or something to kind of run under there and get any like dirt or dust that kind of is accumulating. I also have to wash the throw pillows. So I just have like those, I buy like the pillow covers on Amazon, like cute seasonal ones. And then I just got new ones just because our old ones, just for like regular ones that aren't like seasonal, not like for holidays or whatever, that were just nice because the ones we had that were like our regular ones were getting kind of like junky looking. So I just bought some new ones. But what I'll do is I just take those pillow covers off and just throw them in the wash. And then wash throw blankets. I did actually just do this. So for the throw blankets, what I do is whatever is kind of laying out on the furniture, usually like someone's left out a blanket thrown over a chair or kind of thrown on the couch or even folded up on the couch. And I'll just grab whatever's out and wash those and not worry about making sure I wash all of our throw blankets because pretty much whatever's out is what's being used. So that's what I'll just wash. I have to wipe down the front door, dust all furniture, dust the baseboards, dust the hallway vent. So we just have like a vent to the heating system in the hallway. And what I'll do is just take like the vacuum cleaner, the handhelds, like we have one of those like Dyson stick vacuums, and I'll just put like the little attachment on it and just kind of go up and down the vent to dust that. I have to Windex the storm door, dust any pictures, and dust the light fixture. The funny thing is that I just noticed I have on here dust windowsills, but I didn't have clean windows, so I'm writing that down. Typically that would kind of probably be done at the same time, but you could do one or the other. That's another thing I try and do too, is break down the tasks into little pieces if you can, as much as you can break it up, because that way you could just, if you only have like a few minutes, you could just do like one little piece of it and check that off and then maybe do another part next time. But I definitely need to add clean windows to this list, so I just jotted that down. So then we also have the front porch in this zone. So for the front porch, I only have a few things. Pull some weeds. That's not doing like a major yard work. It's just kind of while you're there, if there's anything right nearby that you can just grab and make a little progress, you could just do that. And of course, this is in nicer weather when you would be doing these things. Trim bushes again. Maybe if you just have like a random piece like sticking out that needs to be cut off, you could just do that even just like with like a regular scissor. Just like quick little touch-ups. Sweep down any cobwebs that might be near your porch, around the front door, and then just sweep the porch itself. If you have any light fixtures, usually there's like a light fixture on the house next to the door that can attract like bugs and cobwebs and things like that. You want to just wipe that down and remove any bugs or anything that might be on it, and then also spot clean the siding. So by that, I just literally mean just what's around the front door. Sometimes, again, you can get like bug stuff, or I don't know, you just can get like kind of random spots or splatters on the siding around the front door. This is if you have like regular like aluminum siding, not aluminum siding, what am I talking about? Like the regular siding. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, regular siding, not aluminum siding. Just to kind of wipe that down. But I guess whatever kind of siding you have or whatever your home is covered in, you'd probably still have a reason to kind of wipe it down around your front door. So anyway, that is my list for the living room and the front porch. Again, don't forget, you don't want to get stressed out about trying to get all this done. This is a big list. You're just picking some things, getting them done, and then the next time the zone comes around, you can get some more of them done. So you just want to kind of be making progress. These are like the things that don't really have to be done, weekly or on a very specific schedule. They're just things that you want to be getting done kind of over the course of time. So hopefully this is helpful. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like me to add to these lists that would be helpful to you, or a piece like of your home that I'm not covering in these zones that you want me to squeeze into one of the other zones, I would definitely love to do that. You can reach me at facebook.com/lolasfrugallife. You can also email me directly at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. We also do have a private listeners group where we talk about generally things related to kind of like frugalness and, things related to the weekly topic episodes, but we could talk about anything on there, including the zones. Some people do our zone cleaning listeners that are in the group also. So anyway, if you're interested in joining that Facebook group, I'd love to have you. You can reach us at facebook.com/groups/LolasFrugalLife. If you submit a request, to join, I will approve it really quickly. I check it pretty much every day, so as soon as I see a request, I will approve it. If you're not subscribed and you enjoy the show, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a rating or review for me, that would be really helpful. It's supposed to really help the show coming up in search results so that more people can find it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.